spirit now. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight. I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border, can't stay no longer in this town. Last night I was dreaming out loud. California sun was making my eyes dry. Next year in the winter, let's give it a try. I'll keep on dreaming out loud tonight. Summer's over, and you still haven't called me back. We're just getting older. Soon enough, it'll be too late to act. Let's do it again. Let's ride on that waves of gold. California sun. I'll wait for your call, 'cause I wouldn't go on my own. Last night I was dreaming out loud. California sun was making my eyes dry. Can we still make it happen? It's worth a try. And I might keep on dreaming out loud. It's a beautiful life, staying under blue skies. Next year in the winter, let's give it a try. I'll keep on dreaming out loud tonight. Winter's dawning, and I can't seem to adapt. And somebody told me that you felt the same way since we went. Why won't you give me a call? We'll ride on those waves again. California sun. And I can wait through a storm, 'cause without you it wouldn't be the same. Last night I was dreaming out loud. California sun was making my eyes dry. Can we still make it happen? It's worth a try. Oh, and I might keep on dreaming out loud. It's a beautiful life, staying under blue skies. And next year in the winter, let's give it a try. I'll keep on dreaming out loud tonight. Yeah, I'll be dreaming out loud tonight. I'll keep on dreaming out loud tonight.
Yo, we're live. Welcome everyone. Match 4,
Well,
match 8. So the fourth one of day 2. Final game of the day.
yeah, hello, and we're back for the last match again. We got Leo or Flack and I, Dish or Eric,
You don't want to
and
let
we
me
got
introduce
another
myself.
Madison game.
We just love Madison. That's what it's about, really.
Yeah, we're just Madison fans, so
We're just big
we're
Madison
casting.
fans.
We're gonna cast every Madison game from now on. Speaking about Madison, here's a roster. Got Ass Design on tank, big one to look out for. Yak Attack, Teddy, Fire Carter, Mist. Some big names out there.
I don't think we've seen Mr. Intervent play yet, or Zymatics. Yeah, they've only ran the other 5 so far. I'm interested
Kevin.
to at least yeah, they've run Kevin, Yak, Teddy, Ast, Fire Carter, right? I think that yeah, they always
Yes, yeah.
they've ran that in every game that we've seen on stream at least so far. I've heard some good things about other players on this team, especially Zymatics, but we haven't seen him play yet, and maybe he's not going to play. Um, it's hard to say, but I'm interested to see if that's something that comes out. Not necessarily that this team needs to have swaps or anything. They've been incredibly dominant. They are one of our two currently undefeated teams throughout both of the tournament stages. Them and Carthage both are yet to drop a game. Um, perhaps that will be what our finals are, next Sunday. Hard to say. But
Yeah.
speaking of other teams, UW Stevens Point, right?
Yeah. So we got a lot of supports on this team. If you're counting, that's 5 supports. You got 3 DPS. You got Fear and Wazd and Lemonese on tank. They got
Yeah,
a healthy backline. It looks like a lot of players to sub in and out.
yeah. Who were they running yesterday? I want to say it was Lemonese, Xwazd, Fear, Tuck Your Chin, and Akelb. Is that right?
That sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
think
I
that's
think that's
correct.
I think that's their usual core. So that's what I would sort of expect from them. Um, beyond that, I think Xwaz was looking good, real good on the Tracer the other day, in the match versus Milwaukee. Um, he was putting on a clinic in that match. Granted, Milwaukee was down their Tracer player, but that's not to discredit what that guy was doing out there. Okay, that guy
Yeah,
was
not
an
at all.
animal,
He's doing great
and
stuff.
for a team that is going up against one of our two undefeated squads, uh, he's going to need to put on a show again if they want to get something done here. But I mean, I could see it, right? Like we saw Madison showing a bit of weakness yesterday against MSOE. They did have to take it to that map 5, and
Mhm.
even that map 5 and all the other ones were relatively close. So I think Stevens Point could put up a really strong fight if they show up today. Because I think Madison, we've maybe in the past we have maybe overrated them a little bit, giving them too much credit. And I think today could be a day where we learn if that is true or not, right? Maybe it was just a one-time thing, maybe it wasn't. We'll have to see.
Yeah, right, and, looks like we're gonna be starting off on the same map, as the last 3, Antarctic Peninsula. That's what's that's what's, set to be the map, the starting map today, and, I don't know, are we gonna see Rush here, probably? What do you think we're gonna see on this? What comps?
I'm not sure. I haven't. I'll admit I haven't watched a whole lot of Stevens Point gameplay. I'm much more familiar with what Madison likes to play. Um, but you played against Stevens Point yesterday, so maybe you could give some insight into them. As far as the Madison side go, I would assume probably your standard Orisa, Tracer, Sojourn, Kiri Lucio type of stuff. What do you think about Stevens Point? Do they run
I
anything
I
special?
think I think it kinda sounds like what you just described, kind of like I mean, today we saw a bunch of different comps work, so they could probably play anything. Um, we saw ball comp work, we saw venture work pretty well today, so I don't think maybe the meta is not as set in stone as we think. But yeah, like looking right now at their comp,
Reinhardt from
very
Ast
classic,
again.
very
That's not
original.
classic.
Yep. Oh,
That's not
that's not
classic.
classic on the side of Madison. I'm at Stevens Point side. That's what we see more often. But Madison might be coming out on a different comp here.
Yeah,
They
I
are
mean we
on their
saw we
respective
saw
roles.
yeah, we saw the Ast. Oh, Zymatics is here. Speak of the devil, he is here. I just noticed he's in it.
Oh,
We haven't seen this guy play yet. Okay. Yeah, I've heard big things about this hitscan player, so I want to see if this is true. I've heard this guy doesn't miss. This guy's quite the sharpshooter apparently. Yak takes
yeah.
down the Kiri on the side of UW Stevens Point. That's one way to start this match off. Oh my
Yeah, it's
god, they
probably the
just
strongest way they can.
Wow.
Yeah, getting the Kiri pick, that's your main source of healing, and you just kind of gotta get out or just die after that. There's nothing really you could do. Oh, Stevens Point, they're switching over the Ryan. They're respecting the Ryan duel right away.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly that's Chad. That's what I like to see. After the sort of Ryan duels that we saw yesterday between was it Rattler and Ast, I'm
Yeah.
we're lucky to be getting far this gameplay.
Yeah, Ryan not, you know, the best character right now, but he's certainly one of the most fun to watch, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. Oh my god, the pressure that is being put on Lemonies right now. This guy cannot get above half HP. Okay, 1 DPS down on each side.
Quite an even trade there. Do have the Mei on the side of UW Stevens Point, which is pretty scary for their Ryan.
Kind of dishonorable, if I'm being honest.
Window goes out and takes out
Oh,
their...
almost gets yacked. Not quite.
Yeah. Ultimate charge much faster on the side of UW-Madison, as you see. There were swaps on Stevens Point, so of course their ult charge's not going to be as close as Madison. They got the window first, took out the Lucio. Fight was basically over.
Yeah.
As Design kind of trying to set up for the shatter here. As he just jumps into the back line and takes down the Baptiste. Once again, your main source of healing down.
Yeah, another team fight win out of Madison. Design popping the shadow there, very nice. Now Lemonies, he's got his shatter. Let's see what he.
I'm interested to see, yeah, what.
Oh, goes for the soul shatter on yeah.
Early
The lamp,
shatter on.
Yeah, lamp and beat comes out to save him. He does end up being okay. The pin knocks
used a lot of
down.
resources on the side of Madison.
Oh, Design, you don't live that, buddy.
Yeah, no.
I think this is Stevens Point. I think this is their fight to win now. Although Fear is getting very low, so is Lemony. Lemony goes down. X-Watts gets Cymatics. I mean, I think they should flip the point here, you'd imagine. You gotta get this Lucio off point though. Fire
get these staggers before the Ryan comes back. The Ryan is almost back.
Okay, they got the point. Oh,
Ryan
Kevin!
Back. Kevin with the window.
Kevin's going. Wow, big window out of Kevin there. That was
Soldier
perfect.
doesn't even get to use her ult here.
I think, yeah. I mean, also, sort of the unspoken hero of that fight, Fire Carter. See the way he was moving around at that point? So
Yeah,
he was contesting. He was hitting them with the moves.
Hitting them with the moves. They weren't getting. They needed to like push on to like one person, but both supports kind of just chilling on the back site, and then the Ryan comes back, and from there, it's hard to win that fight.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Wonder if we're gonna see any swap ups here. I mean, Stevens Point not looking too hot in this composition. Maybe they're honorable though, and they still want to mirror this Ryan. I would respect it. Zen on UW-Madison, now that's interesting. I wouldn't expect to see that with this kind of composition.
Yeah,
But
when you're looking at a Ryan comp, you think speed, and the Zen, you know, not the fastest character, but
maybe they're looking. Oh,
oh,
yeah, okay, he's gonna play this.
okay,
Okay,
yeah, he is playing the Zen.
maybe
I guess he
they're
wants that extra orb on the Echo, maybe.
I mean, it looks like they also have been playing to sort of like just bully the enemy Reinhardt. Maybe you just put your Discord on him and he doesn't really get to play the game.
Yeah, I'm shred the tank.
And
That
yep,
being said, the Mei gets taken out first.
Yep, Cymatics gets one. Looks like Madison is gonna get that first cap. Wow, we're just gonna keep saying the same thing over each other.
That was crazy.
Yep, they got the
Stevens
first cap.
Point coming in fast though. I can dust
Yeah.
it right away.
I mean, surely if you're Stevens Point here, you just want to get in there fast. Like you take the long fight against the Zen, you're gonna get chipped down over time. Yeah,
Right.
they go perfect. Right, what I want to see.
Kind of gotta walk on them.
Pushing the Zen super hard. Asazan gets feared. Looks like he might have gotten caught out in rotation. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, he was in the back. He did not get to go with the tank there.
And a lot of pressure coming in throughout this fight from the Echo. He's getting close to his copy. Window comes out
Window
from
on the side.
Stevens Point.
Copy also being used. For Madison, getting that Ryan. Really good wall. Throwing the right clicks in there. They even get the freeze out. Don't know if the freeze catches anyone. Doesn't look like it, but it does cut off the Mei from the rest of their team, so they get the late stagger. Dragging into their spawn. That is one of the ultimates of all time.
That's a yak type beat for sure. Oh, Acidine doing a 360, showing off his
Doing
skills.
360. Are we gonna see another 180 shatter here?
I think we can see it. Oh, fire strike through.
Big
Gets
fire strike.
everyone low. The beat comes out in response. Acidine charging on the convert shatter. It's huge. It's a
Big
is that a
shatter.
4-man,
that a
5-man?
four-man?
I can't count. I think that might have been 5. Oh no, the Sojin wasn't there, were they? No, okay,
Yeah, I
that
think
was a
it was
4-man.
a 4-man shatter, but that was still a huge shatter there.
Yeah, that you'll see that one on Twitter later.
Yeah, and I don't
worry.
I don't think Steven Point touches this.
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think they're gonna get to touch this. They're holding so close. Yeah, even if they could, Madison just stuffs them at the door.
Yeah, UW-MADISON looking dominant. I wouldn't say it's unexpected, but I'm hoping for a more competitive series as we go forward. Maybe Stevens Point gets the footing a bit more, able to put up more of a fight. And here we go. Looks like we're gonna see that 4-man shatter from Acidine.
And once again, like,
Huge.
I would say the more unorthodox comp wins. I don't know. In the last 3 matches, we first had a Venture, then we had a Ball comp, and now we have a Rhine comp coming into this. So maybe like the meta is just not as set as we think in this tournament. Maybe it's not just Orisa, Reaper, Sojourn. Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it's something
or
more.
maybe. I mean, we're also in this situation where most of these teams are not like top of the top like OWCS teams, right? Where like playing meta isn't super important. You sometimes you'd much rather just play what you're comfortable with, and if that's what you're gonna go for, and that's what works for you, I think that's really interesting. So, yeah. We are gonna throw to a break real quick. We should be back here, hopefully pretty soon. Stick around. Got more of this game coming at you. Map 2 and so on.
time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave rolling in. There's a heat wave, yeah. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
All right, welcome back to Madison versus Stevens Point here in our winners bracket match for playoffs. So next map we're going to be looking at is Escort. I don't know if we know what map has been picked by Stevens Point yet. I would sort of think a more brawly type map. Oh, or
Oh?
not. Okay, Gibraltar. I
Well, I
expected.
mean, they just lost the Reinhardt duel, so it kind of makes sense that they go to Gibraltar because you can't really play. I mean, you can play Reinhardt on this map, but it's very difficult. So maybe a dive focus map. See how that
Yeah, I think the original setup included an Orisa, so I was thinking they'd maybe pick something more
Oh yeah, true.
more brawly. But I can't complain about Gibraltar. One of my favorite maps in the game personally. I love playing dive, especially with a Winston. So
Mm-hmm.
if that's something we see, I would love that. Maybe even a Widowmaker on the side of Madison. I think Assassin likes to play that Widowmaker.
Yeah,
Although he's still on
he
tank,
is on tank
so
though. So
it's still gonna be Zymatics and Yak as the DPS line. Once again, first time seeing this guy. He looked good in that first map. As far as I
echo
know, he's a rookie on Madison. This is his first year playing on the team. I think actually first semester. So
oh wow,
definitely
okay.
definitely a younger guy getting some experience. Love to see that. But let's look at these comps. So Assassin still on that Reinhardt. Very unique comp, I'll say, from Madison, right? Although
Yeah,
it's definitely they're playing around that Reinhardt pick, right? They got the Sim TP, you got the Life Weaver pedal and pull.
right.
It gives you a Reinhardt that action mobility that the character lacks by default. Stevens Point, however, with a pretty standard, I would say, setup, sort of counter divey, right? With that Diva, that Brig, and that Ana. Soldier, not really sure why that's here. I mean, I don't hate it, right? But I would think maybe a Sojourner or Sombra might be more effective here. Asstein already in,
Soldier's just
gets
like a
left,
discount.
antied, and
Oh.
he's the pull. I think he's still dead. Yep, he
No.
is.
Yeah, the pull is not enough. That ante was a big ante right onto the Ryan.
Yeah. It seemed like they were prepared for it, almost as if they knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
shot! Onto the Tracer too, out of
What
anything.
a shot. Okay. All right, Yak, I see you.
Froggy fist in chat.
And there it is. There's the Widowmaker from Madison.
Ooh,
Granted,
double hit scan.
not from Assassin. Double hit scan. Double
Or
sniper.
double sniper, I mean, sorry. And the ball from Aston.
A total switch up in the.
Okay.
All right, get back on hurt.
Yeah, we were
Yeah. Let's just move on. Surely he's sticking with it. Okay. All right.
sticking with the ball. Very interesting comp on the side of Madison. Stevens Point looking to hold on to this bridge here.
Yeah,
staying in the computer room.
X-Wasp goes
getting
down
a pick
again. Another, he's the first pick for I think the second time here, maybe. Not having a good match for him, or not a good map for him so far. Zymatics on a
rotate
flank here, sort of. On the Widowmaker, that's interesting. I like this Diva pressure though, blocking off the healing from the Baptiste and the damage from the Hanzo. This is good. Ashizan getting low, looks like he's able to get out. Yak, however, taking a lot of damage. He's also fine.
Ult's coming out on both sides. Oh, we have Diva Bomb for this.
Kevin.
Oh, and the bomb gets Kevin.
Kevin walked out of his immortality field.
He did walk out of it. Diva was trying to do a little baby pistol, but I don't think she got it in time, so. Oh, but Diva going down right away after that.
Kevin will be getting a message from me after this game.
A disappointed one.
Yeah. Yak not finding any of those shots there. Maybe another clean shot on the Tracer. I'd love to see that again. That was really
Mana
satisfying.
boost on the Tracer. Trying to just stall for time as Yak with the little flank onto the soldier.
Causing a bit of havoc, taking down one. Assassin goes low, but Fire Card is able to take out the Brig on the side of Stevens Point. Tracer now being chased down by the Genji. Not going to be able to escape the grappling claw of Assassin. Bit of a stagger on the Ana, which is interesting considering Madison's on attack.
They committed the visor into that and he immediately went down, so I wonder if he's gonna switch off the soldier after that. No, maybe not. Stay on the soldier. Looks like they're sticking to this comp. D.Va's still pretty decent against ball. Pretty good tank against ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen the Sombra pick yet. I mean, when we had to play Carthage earlier, that was my first thought, is that Sombra would be a good choice.
Yeah, Sombra notoriously good against ball.
Yeah. Granted, it didn't help us very much in our match.
I mean,
if I'm
there's only so much you could do against that ball Tracer combo.
There's not even not even a real combo on this out of Madison. Surely have the Genji, but who else can really get one with that ball? I feel like oh my god, X-Boss gets two. Nice little clip from him.
It's two good picks there, and oh, you know, a little trash talk back.
All right, looking good.
And
Medics now with the blade.
Hanzo might be like their target priority because he's kind of alone. I mean, I guess he got the pole, but
yeah, I mean, he is playing relatively aggressively. I think that's fine. The blade comes out here from Zymatics, looking for the Tracer. He does get him.
Gets the Tracer.
Must have been out of blinks. Manish drops the bomb. Yak saved with the pull. Zymatics denies the remake.
Very close to the remake. Did not get it. And I think with this, probably point 2 taken by Madison.
Yep, I do think they are gonna get it unless some miracle comes out here on the side of Stevens Point. Zymatics is in the spawn. Alright, I respect it. Well, okay, this stall could not quite. No, it wasn't quite long enough.
Just a little time off there, 10 seconds or so. Oh, but are they gonna get these stagger picks? That might not be good, dude. Stevens Point. Well, they might get away. Someone, the soldier does look like he's good too. Now let's look at the ultimates here.
Fear's been really quiet this round. I need to see him. This guy needs to step up a little bit. No shade.
Yeah.
But
ultimates, Madison. Oh, pineapple pizza.
I like it. I like it. Cody Kropp would
ultimates on
love to see
Madison.
that.
Okay. S Design just getting free ult charge, I guess.
He's set up for it, yeah. Not causing enough pressure, clearly. Stevens Point is just taking down his team. He is,
Hey, he's just a pinata. Just hanging up out there. Does D.Va know he's up there?
Okay.
Is he still there? Oh, okay, he went down.
His supports both have full ult charge. He's not farming anything.
Oh yeah. So, interesting plays on the side of Madison, as per usual.
The greatest whip of all time.
Oh, blade coming out here.
Oh, this could be big. He's got to kill that soldier. Then it goes on the Brig. Honest is going to fall though, and the Brig. Oh, with the Tracer.
Oh, and you get the Tracer too. The Tracer blinked right into a slash.
Wow.
Oh, denied him with the 4K.
Blade. Nice blade, yeah.
Very good blade.
That ball animation of him getting pulled up is so funny.
This sits over their spawn.
I mean, this could be a huge
menacing
slam here. Yeah.
Yeah, getting a pick on the Tracer again.
It reminds me of like a spider's nest. I don't know why.
Spear just shooting out of spawn, trying to get a pick. Yeah, getting a second pick this fight. Bomb goes down, trying to stall. Break the mines. Tracer going down again. D.Va is 1 HP, but D.Va cannot get off the cart. They don't want to give it to him.
This is, I think this is the first time we've seen Lifeweaver in the whole tournament.
Is it?
On stream, at least. I could be wrong, but it's certainly not something we see very frequently.
I think I've seen it in another game, but
Maybe, I don't know. Not something you see very frequently, though.
No. Well, with that, Madison caps the point with, what was it, like around a minute left
Yeah,
with this hybrid ball comp, which is pretty interesting.
I would say their comp may not be the most serious, but considering that these games are all on stream, maybe they don't want to show off their uh, more practice compositions, so that opponents can prepare for them, which I respect. But that being said, they're certainly not messing around with how they're playing. So a bit of a different look or approach, I suppose, as opposed to yesterday against MSOE. Seems like they got their act together a little more. Maybe Zymatics coming in is part of that. Maybe Ast really prefers to not have to play the DPS, so I respect it. I respect being a little silly, but still trying your hardest and just to hide comps, right? I think everyone's done that at some point. Good talk. Okay, okay. Tech issues from Eric apparently. Okay, I thought you were just ignoring me. Are you good, Eric? All right, don't. I can solo cast. I got this. I got this. They call me the rap god. Okay, interesting TP play here. Coming from Stevens Point, taking on high ground early. Madison, though, interestingly, on a complete counter comp for this, the Bastion setup actually doesn't work, though, as two players of Madison taken down by the dive from Stevens Point. Bastion going incredibly low. He will fall as well. And Stevens Point, they are going to get some good push here. The Venture and Bap, I'm assuming, about to go down as well. Yep, down goes the Venture. Kevin's days are numbered. Oh, maybe not. But good start there from Stevens Point. Good reaction to that unusual setup for Madison.
All right, I think I am back.
Okay. Welcome.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Winston's
Sorry,
still
chat.
low. He is gonna go down. Yeah, Bible thumbs in chat for Eric's internet.
Yeah, I do not know what happened there, but looking into this, another interesting comp by Madison that I see. I know this fight has already been going on, but they got the Bastion Hog.
Okay, this one I actually respect though, because I think they're just deciding that they're going to counterpick whatever Stevens Point is playing, and that's kind of funny. They said, you're going to play dive? Okay, we're going to pick 5 characters that counter dive. And it's going to work, because
the heaviest counter dive comp I've ever seen. Oh.
Yeah, although Kevin doesn't go down, his Brigida is off in Narnia, I guess.
Yeah, he goes down and he uses window there. I don't think any value for that window.
He unfortunately cannot win his ones.
Stevens Point pushing the cart a little bit, trying to get it underneath the overpass.
Oh, big sleep to save you the Brigida. I'm assuming we've seen Anti-Hero come out. Maybe a Nano to finish that off. Oh, there it is, yep. The raid boss. Hog's 1 HP. Barely saved by the lamp.
Oh.
That was a close one.
That was a really good lamp. Their venture does go down.
Ash Design better give Kevin a smooch for that one.
Ooh, but Soldier goes down too. Pretty even, but spawn advantage for Madison.
When the Echo goes down, Hog is so low though. Kevin gets the Winston. I think that's this fight's dead. This fight's over.
Yeah. I mean, like, what do you do? Do you just go? Do you go Diva maybe instead of Monkey against the Winston?
I'm certainly not playing Monkey anymore. I'm thinking Orisa might be a pretty good choice here. I know it's watch point, but I would not want to play Monkey into this competition or Diva. I don't want to play any dive tank. I just need to live.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to live for a moment. Yeah, back doing some spy checking, even though they don't have a Sombra.
The voices.
Yeah, you know the voices. You know, playing Bastion kind of messes with your mental a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say. Looking for their ult here.
Oh my goodness, the Hog ult plus the Bastion turret combo.
Like, what do you do? What do you do as a
die,
monkey player? You just Winston just cannot. He cannot live that.
I think Zymedics might be looking for a Ventral here. I'm excited for that. Oh, there it is. Let's see if he gets anything. Oh, he forces the hook onto Diana there. They get taken down.
They are.
Zymedics falling low, but they can't
Tunnel
kill him. Yeah, I don't even think anyone from Stevens Point is going to be able to touch the payload here. I think this is just going to be the end of this map right here.
Yeah, this is a dominant performance to say the least by UW-MADISON.
Bastion's the perfect character for that because he explodes into a million little pieces when he dies.
And I don't know, for Stevens Point, I think they just gotta swap. They just gotta swap more. Honestly.
I mean, Madison is obviously playing to counter swap, right? They're just looking at Stevens
Right.
Point comp and they're playing whatever is good into the tank for the most part. I think if you're Stevens Point, just do the same thing. Like these comps that Madison are selecting are not really very good. They're just good into what you're doing. I
Right.
think if they counter swap back, if they played a bit of counter watch themselves, they would be in a better spot to win a lot of these fights.
Right, we talked about this yesterday, like, the tank role kind of, at least in like competitive, in some sense, is just counter watch nowadays, so
Yeah.
if they're playing Orisa, maybe go Zarya. If they're playing Winston, I don't know, maybe go Diva, something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
In
it's
that case,
always
maybe go Orisa.
it's always good to have a plan and something you're comfortable to go win on. But if you're not winning on that, you got to make some swaps, right? You can't just keep beating your head
Right.
against the wall just because you practice this in scrims, right? If it's not working, which no offense to Stevens Point, you're having a rough time. So I would definitely be looking to make those swaps here. All right, so New
Yeah,
Jing
I
City
don't-
will be our next
Ooh.
map.
It also has to do with the flexibility of the tank role. Like, some tanks are just very comfortable on like a selective amount of heroes, so maybe, but I know they are comfortable on the Orisa, so maybe this is not true for Stevens Point, but I know sometimes like you want to switch, but you're like, "Oh, I'm really not good at Diva," so
Right. I
who
honestly
knows?
would be not opposed to like a Mauga comp here, even because Madison is playing pretty aggressive. I think if you played like a Mauga Reaper, you could really punish that aggressive tank play from
What
Madison.
is this music?
It's we can hear the game audio, which I think is a mistake, but don't worry about it. The stream is perfect, and not scuffed at all.
Wait, is this a Junkertown like music when you like launch it?
Yeah, this is the new Junk City music.
Oh, dude, I don't have music on, so I never hear it. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, no, it's sick. I have music at like 10%, so I always get to hear it.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit,
don't
which
think
is
I
nice.
ever hear it. That was great.
Anyway, if Stevens Point does rock on the Mauga here, I am the Oracle, and I'm the best ever.
I see an Orisa. Put my money on it.
Not even he hasn't sucked the tank yet. Okay?
So they're playing nothing. They're just not gonna play tank.
We both
They're gonna
lose.
4v5 this round.
We both lose. Okay,
They're playing
let's
question mark.
do another wild card. Okay,
Okay, I wasn't expecting Hawk.
there's the wild card. Got hog. I mean, on paper, right? Stevens Point
Against the
comp
Doom.
versus the Madison comp.
Eh?
Stevens Point comp is better, right? Whether or not they be able
Yeah?
to capitalize on these counters, specifically the hog into the Doomfist.
Firecutter on the
We'll see.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Mercy gameplay we see in this tournament as well.
No, but combo with the. Oh, I thought that was a Pharaoh. That's
Okay,
a Venture.
they're
Oh,
dead.
Fire Recorder.
I just cast a
take-
curse there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fire Recorder just taking a stroll right down the main lane, gets hooked. Lemonade's
Bro, it
taking
is
so much
traded.
damage.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Astasign is causing havoc in the backline. Gets
He's
two,
just
gets
in the
three.
back line. Gets 3.
Alright, so now we're gonna see, I would assume, a swap to a Brig maybe? No? Alright, I swap to a Venture, okay. Okay.
That's interesting. Maybe help get away from the Doom dive. Just go underground.
I think Moira is actually a pretty good pick here for Stevens Point. We'll see if Trador just has to make that swap. Oh my, what a
Another
hook!
good hook. This Hog is hitting them hooks so far.
Yeah, I mean if he can, another one!
Another hook there.
Zymedics does take down the opposing Venture though. It's a big punch to the back line
Ooh.
from Aston, pops the
Flanks.
Doom Pistol. Let's see if he can get anything here, another hook!
Another
Venture's
hook.
1 HP, he's down 2. Oh wow.
The
This
Hog
hog,
trying its best to solo carry this point, but it's not going to be enough. Does he have 100% hook accuracy?
He might. I mean,
He
as
hit another hook at the end of that, even though he died.
Lemonese, I don't know who you are. I don't know how to contact you, but if you lose this game, I want you to know you still have my utmost respect. You are doing a lot right now.
Aw. I think that
I-
was the first miss on there. That
Looks like-
window.
Looks like a mistake from Kevin there. Maybe he meant to place the window a little further back. I know I've done that before.
Yeah, I've definitely done that too.
Or maybe
As a
intentional.
support player.
I wouldn't put it past Kevin.
And maybe it was, you know, intimidation. Remember we saw the intimidation ult on Flashpoint yesterday, the Reaper ult?
Oh yes, the Reaper ult.
Yeah, it's an intimidation window.
Maybe sort of like a flashbang. Puts it in the enemy team face, they get disoriented.
Yeah.
They get flashbanged with confusion. A rush coming out
As-
here, and the hog ult on the side of Stevens Point.
Hug out with the
Zymatics?
rush is scary.
Yeah, Zymatics does go down. Maybe another hook coming out here. He hits it again, but he doesn't have
He
the
hits
health.
it, but he
to sustain.
dies.
Carter on the Alari now. Gonna be looking to do some more poke damage to that hog. Obviously, that character's not the greatest at mitigating long range damage. Knock his
Ooh.
punch onto the Venture there. Fear
Be
dangerously
committed.
low. Dangerously low. Oh, they both go down in that fight.
Let's go down. Tank's coming back for Stevens Point.
I don't.
Definitely winnable.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Both supports down.
I mean, not bad percent though, right? Like Stevens Point has both DPS ults coming
Yeah,
online.
they had that the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, ooh, good hook. Okay, okay, Xmas.
I'm new to
Alright,
this character.
buddy.
I mean, technically everybody's new to the character, so.
I could give him some tips. My Venture's kind of nasty.
Oh, is that true?
It is. Oh,
Does he throw
Firecarter
his
taking a
venture in-
break.
Oh, Firecarter, just you know, you should drill in every fight. Okay, you know. Decided to type that mid-fight. His team
this
was doing
is-
the rest of the work.
This is why we decided that we were gonna cast every Madison game, because this is the
Yeah.
shenanigans that happens every time.
This is what we get to cast. It's a privilege. Oh, Kevin, with the very aggressive window, takes down the hog immediately.
So what was Carter's tip there? To use your drill to get in, and then use your
Stay in with your dig. I mean, think
he's like
that
he's like halfway there. The
Yeah,
drill.
no,
I'm
that
down
was
for the
not the best advice.
I'm down for the drilling in idea. I don't know about staying in with the dig.
All right, back to the spawn camping with Madison. As they are up 2-0, they need one flashpoint to take the series.
I think someone on the side of Madison is hungry, and they really want to go get dinner, because I know that
Yeah,
that was
they
an
wanted
issue
to start
yesterday.
early too, so maybe they're, you know, they weren't. They're definitely trying.
They got a team dinner
Regardless.
tonight.
Yeah, they got a dinner date.
Me and Kevin have gone on
As-
many of those.
Trade of the DPSs. Oh, but
I
Kevin's
mean,
down.
Aston is dangerously low. Get a little damage on this guy, and he's out of the fight. I mean, not on point
Stevens
there.
Point has the control first.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
hook!
Okay, okay, Lemonese. Holy.
Yeah. These hooks were insane
And
this map.
a double kunai kill from Trador.
This guy, he doesn't miss with his hooks.
And it doesn't even look like Madison's not respecting them, right? Like, these hooks are actually insane.
They're just really good hooks. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, not that one. Speaking
Okay,
of the,
you know, cats are cursed.
Cats are cursed, yep. I really want to see a hog ult in this small room right here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love hog ulting in this
Oh, I was
spot.
so close on getting more. Well,
Comes
Kitsune
out
and
Acid.
Hog ult, that Doom is
A-
gone.
Acidine absolutely nuked by the hog ult.
That's one of my favorite combos of ults. Just Kiri ult plus Hog ult. It's just it's almost like comically fast.
Oh, if they can get the stagger here onto Kevin, there will not be a contest from Madison.
Oh, or
Oh,
they might be.
That's an
Ooh,
even better pick.
okay.
And that's 1 point. That's for Stevens' point here. They're gonna get this.
I heard the caster say this last time. This is the first point on the comeback.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you watch the Stout game from yesterday, you know it's always possible for the comeback on this map.
I didn't, so
Oh, we reverse swept on this map, which Stevens'
Okay.
point looking like they might be able to do. but you're not gonna be able to let that happen
That's not a
again.
good start, though.
Oh, the Lemony says they got Astasign.
Oh, Aslan does go down. Another good hook, I'm guessing. On the side
Oh,
of the
X-Loss
Roadhog.
is so screwed.
Yeah, you know,
And the hook missed. Yeah, this fight's dead. This is over.
that might be why they were asking for some tips.
Yeah.
And I think they took the tip seriously.
I mean, it seemed to work on the previous point to some degree, but
It did.
I think, was this the point where we saw the intimidation ult last time? Or no, it was the
This
previous
was-
point.
Was it?
think
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
no, it was the previous point. You're right.
Heaven with a
Evan with the
some nice
aggressive
shots.
play on Bap again. Okay, he is by himself though. Surely Kevin doesn't live this, right? He
Oh, the
does not.
pulse from Tedium though. He gets one, gets
but-
two. Astasign gets the third.
They're playing on the other points right now. Oh? Okay.
Yeah, that guy
Ult
might need some
committed.
more tips. That guy he might need some more tips.
Yeah, you know, the ult is good, but I don't know if it's like 1v4 good.
They're searching for miracle. Ooh,
Design.
no.
What a punch. Me too, probably getting the venture too, and Steven Point. I don't know if they touch this.
I think that's just about wraps.
Yeah, I think that is gonna wrap up this, and with that, Madison wins and moves on to the next part of the winners bracket. Not done yet. Steven's points. They go down to losers bracket. I believe they are. We'll
Yep.
see the bracket in a little bit.
This means Madison. Actually, let's see the spoil the game before I say anything. Oh, this was that first fight when Astasign just absolutely ran.
He
through
was just in the
back
back line, just.
Oh
look
my!
at- he just 1v3'd. He literally just 1v3'd right
Wow. Yeah,
there. What a play.
that guy's a bit of an animal. But I mean,
Yeah.
Madison, that was a complete turnaround from like how they acted
Yeah.
overall, at least yesterday, right? Like when they lock in, they're such a force to be reckoned with, right? And Stevens Point did their best, but I don't know, like
They were firing on all cylinders.
Madison is so hard to beat when they're locked in for any team, right? I would say that about my own and any other team in this bracket. Like Madison's the team to beat, as we've said a million times. But looking at this bracket, we're gonna have Carthage versus Madison. Carthage is missing an icon. That's my bad. Whoops. We'll have Carthage versus Madison. Um, as our next match in the winners bracket. And then in the losers bracket, we're gonna have Whitewater versus Stevens Point then, and Stout versus MSOE. And then the winners of those two matches will play in match 11. And that will all be next Saturday. I think I misordered the matches there, but it goes 10.
Yeah.
It goes 9, 10, 11, 12. In terms of
Yeah,
order.
9, 10, 11, 12.
So yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna see 3 more teams eliminated actually on Saturday. We had 2 eliminated today. We
It's
had
gonna be-
Milwaukee and River Falls out, and we're gonna have 3 more eliminated. And then for the last day, which that being a week from today, we'll just have our last 3 teams duking it out.
Yeah, I think every game I'm looking forward to next week. Every game sounds like it could be very close.
Yeah, and huge implications with those eliminations. That threat, right? Like everyone in the losers bracket is literally playing for their lives.
Right.
Because only
I'm-
one of the teams currently in the losers bracket is going to make it out of Saturday.
And I'm really curious to see how the ball comp actually shapes up to a team like Madison.
For Carthage,
if-
oh yeah, that'll be that's probably
yeah,
the
see
one
if
to
that-
watch.
See if that combo works. That Tracer ball combo was doing some amazing stuff today. So
I mean, both of these teams have looked, and I can say because we played Carthage today, felt unstoppable. And I mean, it's hard to say, right? Like maybe Madison isn't ready for that ball comp. Um, maybe that'll really throw them in a loop. Maybe we'll see a team really push Madison like to that map 5 when they're taking it 100% seriously, firing on all cylinders. They have Zymatics in, right? They're playing the normal roster. I think that could be honestly a preview of the playoffs right there. So, or not the playoffs, the grand finals, excuse me. So, We'll have to see, but
Yeah.
a lot of exciting stuff we saw this weekend. A lot more next weekend. Um, but yeah, for now, that's pretty much it. These teams, a lot of them only got one more chance, right? Most of the teams now, we only got two left in the winners bracket. Four of our remaining teams are in the losers bracket. So a lot of teams going to be putting in a lot of practice this week, I would assume, to try to make it to that losers final spot, and may ultimately, hopefully, make it to the grand finals and become our champions. So
Right.
long week
I'm
for a
very
lot of these
excited.
teams. Yep, long week for a lot of these teams, and very exciting matches
All
next
right.
weekend.
Thank you guys for watching. I've been Dish. It's been a pleasure casting. And yeah,
Yep, and I've been Leo for about 20 years now, personally. Um,
yeah, 22 for me, 23.
Jesus Christ, you're a fossil. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
this guy's got one foot in the grave. Um, yeah, we will see you all next weekend. Looking forward to it. Uh, signing out. Peace out.
Bye.